We are going right in my backyard. So a buddy of mine in Madison, Connecticut, Tim, you
Hey,
got the
Scott.
first question for Jason Van Camp.
That's awesome. I appreciate it. Scott, thanks for hosting this. This is an amazing opportunity to talk to somebody like Jason. Jason, how are you? My name is Tim Mcaneany. Thanks for coming on board.
What's up, Tim? My pleasure to be here. I can't see you on my screen, but go for it.
The big question that I had was, you've been around a lot of high performing individuals and you've had to manage them or be the leader on that team. How do you push somebody who's seemingly at the top of their game or world class in what they do? How do you push them to get them to the next level so that they achieve even more and they become, in discomfort,
A great question. I'll tell you this, choose your hard. What's hard for me might not be hard for you. And I'll give you an example. Admiral McRaven will say, make your bed first thing in the morning. Love it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I went to West Point. I made my bed first thing in the morning. Every single morning I was there. And it's become a habit for me. It's not hard for me. Take cold showers in the morning. I lived in Russia for 2 years. In the springtime, they cut off the hot water and all we have is cold water. I got used to it pretty quickly. It's not hard for me. But for example, running an Ironman race is hard for me, right? My buddy, James Lawrence, they call him the Iron Cowboy. He lives just down the street from me. He ran 50 Ironman races in 50 consecutive days in all 50 states a few years ago. And so I always thought to myself, man, running an Ironman, that's tough. You're a badass if you can do that. Now I'm thinking to myself, I got to pull out my man card from my pocket and look at it when I look at this guy who ran 50 in a row. And only to top himself, in March, he started 100 Ironman races in a row. He didn't go to all 50 states, but he did 100 Ironman races in a row here in Utah. And I went down to support him on 3 separate occasions. And on day 78, the second time I went down there to support him, I ran the entire marathon with him. And that's just 1/3 of one day. And I got done with that. My feet were blistered up and I was like, man, that sucked. My legs were hurting. I'm like, man, amazing. That guy's incredible. That's not hard for him, right? It's incredibly hard for me. And so for people that are already high performers, I say, what's hard for you? Maybe it's something that's not hard for you, saying social media. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like posting on social media. That's hard for me. For other people, they love it. So I would say, what's your hard? Let's figure out what it is for you and let's help you achieve that. I tell people all the time, think about what's hard for you. Okay, give you a few seconds. All right, now do that. All right, that's how you're going to push yourself. That's how you're going to become better as a leader because you already know the things you should be doing. You think about them all the time. You're just not doing them. And it's not really the action, it's the emotion associated with the action. And that's why you procrastinate. That's why you push off on it.
Love
Good
it.
question.
That's amazing. That's really good. So it's not the action, it's the emotion you're creating by achieving something hard.
Exactly.
Thank you for that.